Hello YouTube, this is Jerry. I've posted a couple of other random videos, starting to get used to it, but I wanted to share with all you guys on YouTube my setup that I use here. This is the man cave room. This is the one room in my house that's pretty much reserved just for me and all the computer stuff that I do. This is just one corner of it. The rest of it's pretty messy, so I'll save that for another video. I figured I'd go over my system and then I'd do a quick demo of the NVIDIA surround technology running on a 590 water-cooled GTX across all three 46-inch panels. But first I figured I'd introduce you to my computer down here. This is my custom build I recently did. It's a CaseLabs M10 case. These are awesome cases if you have an opportunity to ever get one. They're phenomenal. Not recommended if you go to LAN parties since it weighs about as much as like a small Honda Civic. But fantastic case. And this guy right here is Core i7, 2.4 overclocked to 4.2 on water. It's not a Sandy Bridge, it's first generation i7, but I figured I'd spend the money working on the case and working on the cooling system, and then I'd do triple channel Sandy Bridge when it's available. The system's got two 360 rads. And so having a total of 12 fans in the top of the case, and then about 12 more distributed throughout the case, top and bottom. It is pretty loud. I don't mind it because I'm deaf as a doornail. The coolant is on the outside here. It's pretty cool, and it's got 4 hard drives equaling 4 terabytes split up into two 2-terabyte arrays, and then my main boot drive is 2 Plextor 128 gig SSDs running in RAID 0. So everything in Windows is a 7.9 performance score except for the CPU. Get a little peek under the hood up here. You can hopefully see the 2 radiators up under there with the fans. It's actually really cool. Before this I had an Antec 1200, which is a really cool case, but it doesn't hold a candle to this. So I'll give you a look on the inside. This case is cool because you can just pop the doors open on both sides. It's pretty much screwless. It's my water cooling setup. And then just yesterday, well actually, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I installed the 590 GTX Hydrocopper classified, and so that's all water cooled. And very, very fast card. Although I will warn anybody about to buy this card, it is very, very expensive, and honestly 2 580s and SLI is still faster than one of these. So unless you plan on eventually having 2 of these and doing quad SLI, it makes more sense just to get a 580. It only has 3 gigs of RAM. I've actually run one game with everything on Ultimate and had it crash once because it actually ran out of memory because 3 gigs was not enough to do the NVIDIA surround. It's such a high resolution. Alright, well enough gabbing about the computer here. I won't open up the other side. It's just got all the hard drives and the power supply in it. And that's my home server and 12 terabytes of storage. But this guy over here, these are my monitors. It's 3 46-inch Samsung LED edge-lit panels. I absolutely love using them because I can't justify getting a smaller screen for about the same money. I used to have a 305T Samsung, which was a 2560 by 1600 monitor, and I really liked it, but honestly you don't need things that small. I mean, unless you have like the best vision on earth. My peripherals, 3D Space Navigator. I've got one of these Belkin N52Es. Honestly, never use it. I'm probably just going to unplug it. Microsoft Natural Keyboard. And then I've got the new Battlefield 3 mouse by Razer. And then my ergonomic mouse. And then my mouse I just replaced, which was my X8. So, that's about it for my setup. I mean, I got Logitech speakers. I got my Xbox 360 up here. Got my fridge, because you got to have some beers. And my server, which just hosts VMs and IIS. And then my surround setup is just all the speakers up above, and then I have some clip speakers also tied into the setup down here on the sides. Gives you really, really accurate surround. Well, that's about it for my setup.